Hey y'all, what's up, man? This is Fanatic the Realist coming to y'all, man, making this video topic on this question, man. What is a true 50-50 relationship? Well, let's deal with the one that is not a 50-50 relationship. You have men out here that are advocating for quote unquote 50-50 relationships, right? But the way that these men are looking at 50-50 relationships with modern women today is like 90-10, 80-20, and it's not really 50-50, right? So let's deal with the way a lot of men are looking at 50-50 relationships and then look at the right way of looking at 50-50 relationships. The way that men are looking at 50-50 relationships is why a lot of women are refusing to comply with this form of 50-50. 50-50 in modern men's mind is this. He works, she works. They both work full-time jobs. He gets home. The husband, he gets to chill, relax, do whatever. You know what I'm saying? Go in his man cave, play Xbox, PlayStation, whatever the case like that. Drink his beer, whatever. Right? The woman, the wife, has to come home after working a full day's work. She has to come home, cook, clean, pick up the kids, then come home, cook, clean, manage the household, help the kids with their homework, cook dinner, manage everything in the house, right? The man, he may manage the bills, right? He may manage the money, okay? In terms of where the money is dispersed and going out to pay household bills. But the wife does everything else, right? She helps the kids with their homework, feeds them, gets them ready for bed, does all the household chores, does all the domestic duties, gives them a bath, clean them up, get them cleaned up, send them to bed, read a story to them, does all this kind of stuff, right? Now, at the end of the night, after the man has relaxed from the time he got home to the time he goes to bed, the wife, on the other hand, is working from the time she gets up, goes to the office, comes home, does more domestic duty work, housework, being a full-time wife, full-time mother, all that. The husband is being like almost like a part-time parent. He sits at home, does whatever, right? I want to ask y'all, how is that 50-50? How are men expecting women to comply with that form of 50-50? And then at the same time, when it gets at night, when it's just you two, the husband and the husband is expecting his wife to be 100% transparent sexually. Bruh, how in the world is she gonna be able to be transparent sexually after you done like wore her out, man, and her doing everything? How is she supposed to do that? How in the world is she supposed to be effectively involved sexually with you after you just physically and mentally and emotionally just broke her down even more to where she's literally exhausted? She's not going to be able to give you the total transparency sexually that like you desire, right? So my thing is, men that come up with this narrative of 50-50, you are delusional, you are lost, you are crazy if you're expecting your woman to be that totally transparent with you. Now, on the opposing end, my way of looking at 50-50 is this. Both of you work. Whoever gets home first after their work shift is over, one of you pick up the kids. One of you take the kids to school in the morning. One of you pick up the kids later on, whoever gets home first. Then whoever gets home at the house, if the husband's good at cooking, he cooks. If he's not good at cooking and you're better at cleaning, then you clean. That means you dust, mop, do the kitchen, do the bathrooms, all that kind of stuff, as well as helping the kids with their homework when you pick them up from school. It could be the husband or the wife. Now, when your wife gets home, she can cook, okay, but then you clean the dishes. While you done everything else in the household, She can help the kids with their homework or their assignments and things like that. She can do other domestic things. Then on top of that, um, you can you can help her with other things too. Either one of you can like run the kids' bath water, and then one of you get them ready for bed. One of you read them a book, a nighttime story, or whatever the case. Whoever's going to do what. But as long as you guys are evenly doing all the household domestic duties equally, right? And if you're doing the bills, right? I forgot about the bills. If you're doing the bills, the man normally would take the most expensive bills in the house. So he would take care of those, right? This is how I'm looking at 50-50, y'all. The man would take care of the majority of the bills, the most expensive bills in the house, which is the mortgage, the car insurance, the car payments. He's taking care of like all the most expensive bills in the house. The woman, the wife, is taking care of the least expensive bills in the house. You, as the man, you take care of the oil changes, tire changes. You take care of the car getting washed, the car getting clean. You take care of all those things, okay? You mow the lawns, you do whatever. All the domestic stuff, climb on top of the roof and do the gutters, whatever the case. Because you still want your lady to be in her feminine state. You don't want her to turn and become masculine, right? So you want to keep your woman as feminine as possible. The more feminine things she does, the less emasculated you are going to feel like that you feel like she's gonna belittle you. And then at the same time, when you give your wife the least amount of duties to do in the house, that is going to make her more transparent and more available physically when you guys are intimate together later on when the kids are going to bed. And you're going to get the best version of your wife in that intimate setting. So because then she's going to have the energy, she's not going to be wore out, she's not going to be so broken down and things like that. So she will actually perform at a capacity that is satisfactory to you, okay? Or it will be 100% great. You know what I'm saying? So, but my thing is, don't put any extra stress on your wife, man, to come home and do everything. That is not 50-50. If you guys are going to do 50-50, you're going to split everything evenly in terms of the household chores, the domestic duties, the domestic responsibilities. You're going to equal that equally between you two. Don't have your wife doing 80% of the work and you doing like 20%, or she's doing 90% of the work and you're doing only 10%, which means you're going out and working your full-time career and then you're coming home and doing whatever. That's totally unfair to her. And you're not going to get the best version of your wife if you put her in that type of position. So, yo, this is Ocean. This is Fanatic the Realist coming to y'all, man, making this video topic. I hope you guys enjoy it. Watch the video from the beginning, and I'll see you on the next one. And this one was titled, Does 50-50? What is a 50-50 relationship? View the video, man, after I get finished, y'all. I'll see y'all later. Peace.